Blessed day to you all. My name is Trudy, and I'm here to basically demonstrate the life of a visually impaired individual such as myself. I am visually impaired due to juvenile diabetes since 8 years old. I was diagnosed in 1988. The exact name of my visual impairment is diabetic retinopathy, which is the retina detaching from the back of my eye, causing bleeding to occur in the back of the eye. So basically, I'm going to start demonstrating just some of the tools and technology that I use on an everyday basis to complete my school assignments for college, as well as any work that I have to do pertaining to my organization, Sugar Cookies Recreational Camp, SCRC LLC. So the first thing I'll be showing you is the notebook that I use, which, as you can see, is bold lines, so it makes it easier for me to see where I'm writing. And to do my writing, I use what is called a 2020 pen. And the 2020 pen looks like a permanent marker, but it does not bleed through the back of the papers. And it's just that when you write, and I'll demonstrate, when you write on the line, and I'll write at the top, I can actually see the line and write my name across it with the 2020 pen, and I see my name. Then the next thing that I'll show you, I'm sorry, I have to actually feel what this is. This is what I use to write my checks. This is a check guide, and this one is for a personal check. So I put my personal check in, fold it over, and it lines up everything accordingly what's on the check. The next guide that I have is, this is more so for a postcard. So you put the postcard in here, and I can write and have the guides for the postcard as well. That one is for the postcard again. This guide is also a check guide, but this is for large print checks that you can request from any banking institution if you are visually impaired. And you do the same thing, you lay it over the check and everything is lined up so you can write out your checks accordingly. The next guide, this is for a large envelope, and what I will do is demonstrate with a piece of paper. If you're using a large envelope, you simply put the large envelope inside, and you can see that everything lines up for you, so you can write there as well. The next guide that I have is for any notebooks that you use of this size, and the same thing, you take the notebook of this size and you put it in the guide, and that way everything lines up for you. The next guide is a regular notebook size, and the same thing, you take the notebook paper or loose leaf paper and you put it in the guide, and it lines up everything for you. This is an enlarged print check registry, so you can register all of your checking information and checking activities in the large print guide. This is the calendar that I use, which is in large print. So at the top, for instance, I can see that this says April 2017, and everything is large and bold print so that I can see the months and the dates on my own. The next thing that I would like to show you is actually the keyboard that I connect to my laptop, and this is the way that I'm able to complete my assignments and any quizzes or tests that I have to complete for college, as well as any papers or documentation that I have to print up and type for my organization. I plug in my external keyboard to my laptop, which is by USB port, And in my laptop, I do have a system by the name of JAWS. And JAWS is basically the name of the voiceover feature for your laptop. And with that program, the entire laptop talks to you. Everything that you do on the laptop, it speaks and reads everything out loud for me. Along with this device is my OT lamp that is plugged into the wall. And the OT lamp basically takes all of the light that is generated in the lights above on the ceiling, and it focuses all the light directly onto what you're trying to see. So I use my OT lamp and I put the light down so that I can see the keys clearly on the keyboard so that I can type on my own. That's the OT lamp again. And my keyboard, which as you can see is all larger letters than usual. This is called a candy grip, and this is a digital magnifying glass. I'm turning it on so that we can all see how it works. It's turning on right now. So what this does, you can change the background. You can have a black background, which it looks like that's what it's on now. You can put a black background with white letters. You can do a white background with black letters, or you can do a blue background with yellow letters. The candy grip also allows you to focus with the buttons on the side. You can focus as well as you can make the prints larger or smaller according to what is right for your eyesight. A really good feature of the candy grip is with this button at the top, it now turns into a digital camera, a digital mirror rather, and that's the way that I'm able to see if my eyebrows are according, if my makeup is right, I can see myself in the digital mirror. So that's the candy grip. These are locator dots. They come in different colors and different sizes. I believe these are the white, smaller ones. And these are the orange locator dots. The orange locator dots I have on my microwave, I have on all of my appliances. That way I'm able to wash and dry my own clothes by feeling the dots and lining up everything accordingly. I put these on the microwave. That way I know where the numbers are and I can work the numbers on the microwave by myself, as well as I have the smaller orange dots on my stove so that I can see where the numbers line up for me to work the stove myself. The white locator dots, the smaller ones, I put on things such as my printer so that I know exactly where the copy button is on the printer, as well as you can also put these on the keyboard of your laptop. This is called a Victor Reader, which is a tape recorder for visually impaired, whether it's low vision or total blindness, and this is what we use. Basically, I use this tape recorder a lot in my classes at school. This is how I tape all the lectures that the professors are giving, as well as anything that I need to tape record. Once I advise someone first that I'm tape recording, then I tape record, and everything is just a one touch on the screen here, as well as you can download ebooks on the Victor Reader. So I read books a lot through the ebook feature on here. And again, it's very simple to use. Everything down here is just the buttons, and it reads everything out loud to you when you're touching the buttons. It reads everything out loud to you. Let me see if I can go ahead and turn this on really quick.
Welcome to Victor Reader. Bookshelf, notes, 44, notes, 48.
So now it tells me that I'm on note 48. So I know that I have 48 notes saved in the memory. And when you're getting ready to tape record, if you're not sure, that's actually a note that I took of my professor in my business law class because I hear her voice.
What we're going over now is fallacies, which is begging the questions.
Okay, so that's me speaking and just letting myself know what note I'm taking during my college class, one of my classes. If you need to go back, you push the buttons.
But now is fallacies, which is begging the questions.
You everything volume control is on this side where you turn it on, and then when you need to tape record,
16:27 hours.
okay.
6 May.
So when you need to tape record, you simply just push this button at the side, and you can go ahead and just start taping. Now, when you're done tape recording, you push the same button, and it saves it in the memory. So this again is called a Victor Reader, and it's a wonderful device to have if you're in college and you're visually impaired. Awesome. This makes life a lot easier than a regular tape recorder. This is my headset, my Bluetooth headset for my iPhone, and the Apple products, Apple iPhones, and any Apple product is visually impaired user-friendly because it has the feature, which is the voiceover feature, and the name of the voiceover feature is Siri, S-U-R-I, and you have the option of changing Siri into a male voice or a woman voice, and you can choose what language you'd like Siri to speak in. By me being able to have my headset and my Bluetooth, every email, every notification that I receive, whether it's an email, a text, anything of that nature, instead of it reading out loud, I have the privacy of putting on my headset and everything reads in my ear. So I'm not disrupting anyone else, and I still have the privacy of my emails and my texts being read to me. This is called a Pearl camera, and with the Pearl camera, I put this on my laptop, and again, it hooks up by USB port, as you can see. And with this wonderful device, this allows me to take a picture of any document, as long as it is a typed document and not handwritten. I do have a program installed on my laptop by the name of OpenBook, and with the program, along with the Pearl camera, whatever picture is taken of a document with this camera, with the OpenBook, it allows OpenBook to read the document out loud to me so that I know exactly what's on the document. So this is the way that I read my mail, and this is the way that I read any handouts that are given to me, such as by any professors in school, as well as any handouts that are given to me pertaining to my organization, or any handouts that my children bring home from school pertaining to school activities or anything that I need to enlist my help in with them. So that basically completes my demonstration. I hope that this was educational for everyone out there. My main focus, again, is to educate the world on how visually impaired people such as myself, whether you have low vision or total blindness, how we are able to independently take care of ourselves on a regular basis without basically having to depend on anyone else. I thank you for your time. God bless you all.